Hey there, folks. It's Mr. Young. I'm going to take you through the electrolyte challenge so you can figure out if something is an acid, a base, or a salt, or if it's some kind of trick. All right, so what is an electrolyte? You should already know this. Here's a little reminder. Electrolytes are compounds that break into mobile ions in solution and will then allow that solution to conduct electricity. There are three kinds of electrolytes. Acids make H plus ions. How do you know if something is an acid? It's listed on table K. Bases always make OH minus ions, and bases, you'll find those listed on table L. Salts are basically ionic compounds that are soluble according to table F. So if it doesn't make ions in aqueous solution, then it's not an electrolyte. Okay, here we go. NaOH, is it an acid, a base, or a salt? Figure it out. Okay, it's on table L, so it is a base. NaOH is a base. It's listed on table L. NaCl, is it an acid, a base, or a salt? You look in table K, you look in table L, or maybe you figure out, is it an ionic compound that's soluble? This one, it's not on table K, it's not on table L, but it is a soluble ionic compound according to table F, so it is a salt. Nitric acid, is it an acid, a base, or a salt? Well, duh, it's on table K. It's called nitric acid. Okay, it's an acid. NH3AQ, acid, base, or salt? Okay, look in table K, look in table L. Oh, it's on table L. Kind of a funny formula, a little different from the rest of the bases, but it is a base. It is ammonia. HCl, is it an acid, a base, or a salt? Okay, you look on table K, you find HCl. It's hydrochloric acid. That's an acid. Calcium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide. Oh, you got to figure out the formula. Oh, the formula is CaOH2. CaOH2, it's a base. It's on table L with all the other bases. H2SO4AQ. Okay, look on table K, look on table L. Okay. H2SO4 is sulfuric acid. It is on table K with all the other acids. KOH, acid, base, or salt? It's base. It's on table L. Table L. A lot of those things on table L have a metal attached to OH. So metal attached to OH is often a base. All right, let's ramp it up to a little more difficulty. Acid, base, or salt, or a trick? Okay, this one. If you look on table K, you look on table L, you remember stuff from the notes. Oh, this is acetic acid. It's in table K. It can be written in a couple different ways, but this is acetic acid. Look in table K. It's right there in table K with the other acids. All right, we got a solution, and it has calcium plus 2 ions floating around, and it has OH minus ions. Oh, hey, it's got a bunch of ions in solution. Oh, that's a base. It makes OH minus ions in solution, like all the other bases. Calcium hydroxide is on table L, like all the bases. CH3OH, an acid, a base, a salt, or a trick? It kind of looks like a base with that OH at the end, but this is a classic trick. CH3OH is a type of alcohol. It's a covalent compound. It does not make any ions. Alcohols basically have the form carbon and hydrogen with an OH on the end. You just got to watch out for these. It's a common trick. So alcohols have an OH on the end, but they are not bases. That is a common trick. Okay, we got a solution that produces some kind of negative ions and a bunch of H plus ions mixed in water. Acid, base, salt, or a trick? This one is an acid because the definition of an acid is something that makes H plus ions in solution. So this has to be an acid. Lithium hydroxide, or LiOH, a metal attached to hydroxide, the OH minus ion. This is a base. It may not be listed on table L, but it has the same format. It's a metal attached to an OH ion, just like NaOH or KOH. So lithium hydroxide is also a base, but it's a little bit of a sneaky one. You have to see the pattern to table L. C6H12O6AQ, acid, base, salt, or a trick? Boy, it looks so complicated. I see H's and O's, but this one is glucose. It's a covalent compound. It's not an ionic compound, so it doesn't make any ions, so it can't be an electrolyte. And remember, electrolytes are acids, bases, or salts. They're things that make ions in solution. PbCl2. PbCl2. It's not on the list of acids. It's not on the list of bases. Is it a salt? This one's a little bit tricky. This is an insoluble ionic compound, so technically it's not really a salt or not a very good salt. PbCl2 is an insoluble ionic compound. It'll form a precipitate if you try to form it in solution. Okay, we got these molecules mixed in water, CH3OH. CH3OH, oh, we've seen this one before. CH3OH floating around in water is a trick. It is a covalent compound. It is an alcohol. Notice it has not broken up into any ions. Okay, so CH3OH, they're always going to try to trick you because it looks kind of like a base, but it's not a base. That is the end. Have a great day.